Hi there. My name is Dr. Paul Abosh, and I am the chiropractor and clinic director at Potomac Pain Center, Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, located in Nottingham, Maryland. And we're going to present to you a series of videos on stretching and proper exercise. Today's video will be on some basic stretches for some of the common conditions that a lot of people experience, such as neck pain and back pain. The first series of stretches we're going to show you are some easy stretches that you can do at home or at work to help loosen up some tight neck muscles. Now the first stretch we're going to show you is a set of stretches for the neck muscles. Okay, the muscles we're going to stretch are called the trapezius muscles. People commonly call these muscles the traps. And the easiest way to stretch the traps out, which are these muscles along the side of your neck, is to sit in a chair, hold on to the bottom of the chair seat with your right hand, lean your body to the left, and tilt your head to the left. Now it's important when you do these stretches to let your arms do all the work so that your body and your neck and your torso can stay relaxed. And basically gravity is going to pull you down to the side you want to stretch. And my arm is doing all the work. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now when you are stretching, another important tip is to make sure you hold the stretch steady for 15 to 30 seconds. You don't want to bounce up and down, you don't want to move your body back and forth, you want to keep your body still. Now in addition to stretching out the traps, which is the stretch you just saw a moment ago, we also want to stretch out the muscles along the back of the neck down towards the shoulder blade. Okay? And to do that, you want to hang on to instead of hanging onto the side of the chair, you're going to hang on to the back corner of the seat of the chair and lean your body diagonally away from the corner that you're holding. Still following the same rules of letting your arm do all the work to hold your body up so that the rest of your body can just hang free. Now it's also important to remember when you are stretching, you never want to feel pain. Feeling a tight pull in the muscles is okay, but if you feel any burning pain or sharp pains or discomfort beyond a normal tight muscle, stop doing the stretch and consult your physician. Now another important tip when stretching any muscle in the body is you always want to stretch both the right and the left side or both the front and the back equally. You don't want to create an imbalance in the body where one side is loose and the other side is tight. So whether you have pain or not, whether you have tight muscles or not, whenever you're stretching, always stretch both sides together equally, one side at a time. You just saw me stretching the right side of my neck out, now you're seeing me stretch the left side out. Now in addition to stretching out the neck to help with neck discomfort, many people often suffer from various forms of low back discomfort. And so we're going to show you some very easy stretches you can do to stretch out the lower back and the hip muscles. And the easiest way to do these stretches is laying down on your back. And you can do these laying down on your couch, you can lay down on your bed, you can lay down on the floor. The first stretch we're going to do, with you laying on your back, you're going to use your hands to grab your right knee and just pull your right knee in towards your stomach. Again, just like the chair stretches, you want to let your arms do all the work so that your leg and your stomach and your back are very relaxed. Your arms are doing all the work and your leg is just coming along for the ride. And just like the chair stretches, you want to hold each stretch steady for 15 to 30 seconds and always stretch both the right and the left side equally. And then after you've stretched the right and the left side, then you want to grab both knees and pull both knees in together. Now with this stretch, when you're pulling both knees in together, the important point is to make sure that the back of your hip and buttocks does not raise off the table. You want to keep your torso flat on the table and just gently pull your knees in. Now in addition to stretching out the lower back muscles as you've just seen, it's also equally important to stretch out the muscles in your gluteal region, what we call the buttocks, as well as stretching out the muscles in the back of your thigh, what we call the hamstring muscles. Now, the way to stretch out your buttocks muscles is, again, laying on your back. This time you're going to start by putting your feet on the table or the bed or the couch that you're laying on with your knees bent. We call this the hook line position, and this is going to be the starting position for a lot of stretches you're going to see in the future. What we do next is we put our right ankle on our left knee, use both hands to grab our right knee, and pull our right knee towards our left shoulder. So we're pulling our thigh diagonally across our chest. Again, letting our arms do all the work, keeping our leg as relaxed as possible. You hold this stretch for 30 seconds, and then you switch and do the other side. The second muscle we want to stretch out is a deeper muscle in the buttocks region. You again start in the hook line position. You again put your right ankle on top of your left knee. This time you're going to grab the back of your left thigh with both hands. Your left arm going around the outside of your leg, your right arm going in between both legs. And then you pull your left thigh towards your chest, bringing your right leg with you. And again, you hold for 30 seconds, and then switch to the other side. Now the next muscle we want to stretch is the muscle called the hamstring muscle. This is the muscle in the back of your thigh. The hamstring is actually a group of muscles, and we're not going to get any more specific than that for now, but just the important point to keep in mind is that tight muscles in the back of your leg are very commonly directly associated with back pain. And the most common muscle for people to lose flexibility is in their hamstring group. So it's very important to stretch out these hamstring muscles as often as you can. Now, most people will try and stretch out their hamstring muscles by standing up and bending over to try and touch their toes. This is the incorrect way to do it. There's two reasons why. Number one, when you bend over to touch your toes, you're putting a lot of pressure on your lower back and the discs in your lower back, and that can lead to further injury. Number two, when you bend over to touch your toes, you're actually tightening up the exact muscle you want to stretch, which is your hamstring muscle. So you're defeating yourself. The best way to stretch out your hamstring muscle to ease the tension on your lower back, improve your posture, and prevent tightening of the muscle you're trying to stretch is to lie on your back, and you can use some sort of rope or belt or towel. You can take your bath towel, you can take an old belt, you can take a thick piece of rope. And all you want to do is loop that rope or belt around the bottom of your foot, lie down, and again letting your arms do all the work, you're just going to pull the rope up and use that as a lever to pull your leg up with you. And you want to just let your arms and the rope hold your leg steady for 15 to 30 seconds, feeling a good pull in the back of the thigh without feeling any burning pain. And once you've held that leg for 30 seconds, you stretch the other leg out for an equal length of time. Please remember that the stretches we've shown you today are not designed to cure a problem on their own. Stretches are simply a means to speed a recovery process if a person has an injury, or help prevent injury if you don't have an injury yet. If you do have any symptoms or suspect you might have an injury anywhere in your body, please consult a physician before you start the stretches on your own. If you do have any further questions, please feel free to contact us at 410-256-8511. You can also email us at pabosh@potomacpain-center.com, or you can visit our website at www.potomacpain-center.com. Thank you.